What's good, people? What's good? Let's talk, man. Let's talk about last night. Let's talk. Because after yesterday, man, I am just super frustrated. Normally, I don't go live this early in the day, but I told y'all yesterday I'm gonna try to come and get a little live going early. So we are here. We are here. You know, let's see who jumps in here. See if I'm in here talking to myself or not. I know it's not usual for me to be live this early on a Monday. But let's just see if I'm going to be talking to myself or not. You know, because after looking at some clips and things like that, nah, nah. Yesterday wasn't nearly as about as much scheme as it felt like during the game. Dak owns Philly was good. Darnell Lamar was good. Was good. Was goody. Yesterday it felt like scheme, and it don't feel like that no more. D's and beats, to be fair, I think it had to do everything with scheme. We are horrible against the Shanahan tree, and it's been with the three different coordinators, all the teams we struggle with, same scheme. I agree with you on this. It is the same scheme. But if you just go look at the plays we were getting dominated on, that was effort. It wasn't trickery. It was not trickery. Ace Boogie was good. Was good with you. Got an Eagles fan in here. Was good. Philly was good. Um, Nah, from what I seen, it was a scheme. Y'all hit that like button for me. I know I ain't usually live this early, but we here now. Brandy Mahoney was good. Y'all popping in here though with me, so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Now look, I got a strong 40 minutes in me, max, and then I gotta cut back out. But we gonna talk a little bit. Um, Leroy Kimball was good. Was good. Lola Cowboys was good. King V. The way it looked when you re-look at the game, I went back, I recorded the thing. I got YouTube TV, I got Sunday ticket. So I went back to look at the game, rewind it, watch it again. When you're watching the game, it just feels like we're being out schemed. But when you go back and watch it again, just go back and watch it again. 53 people in here, man, 16 likes. Y'all hit that like button for me. You go back and watch it again, you'll see 100% that it was an effort issue. It had nothing to do with the scheme where we were just out schemed and the players look confused. The players just looked like they wasn't trying. Am I saying I'm happy about the fact that it looked like it was effort and not scheme? No. But when Micah Parsons comes out after the game and basically says this is not on Zim, at first you hear it like, yo, that don't make sense. It wasn't on Zim. It wasn't. Am I saying that Zimmer couldn't have done better with certain things? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not absolving him completely. But no, this wasn't a Mike Zimmer issue at all. This was an effort issue. The Cowboys' effort just was low. You know, um, literally watching breakdowns, us getting blown off the ball 5 yards. Linval Joseph looking like he almost looked like he's running away from the play. And I'm not surprised. Linval Joseph is 36. I was thinking we bring Linval Joseph in, we get 10 to 15 plays out of him a game max. Max. And he ain't even look good in those plays. Jordan Phillips blown off the ball. Blown off the ball 5 yards into the end zone. That screenplay. This is what stuck out to me. Appreciate y'all. 74 people in here. Can y'all hit that like button for me? This is what stuck out to me. Hold on, let me read this super chat first, and then I'll continue. Jermaine Smith with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Jermaine. To me, it's not Shanahan issue. It's a physical team issue. Physical teams give us issues. We got to get more physical, plain and simple. Crazy thing was Trayvon Diggs was playing physical. He looked like he was coming up, wasn't afraid to hit and stuff like that. I don't think our linebackers and stuff are afraid to hit. I just think that I don't know. We just ain't like we wanted to shed no blocks up front. We just looked like we wasn't playing with no effort. But I agree with you. It's a physical team issue. Every physical team, just the Cowboys look soft, man. I don't know what else to say. I hate to say it. The Cowboys look soft, though. Let's just keep it real. Cowboys look soft. We did not look like we wanted to play. OT Josh with the 199 super chat still can't set the edge. Can you explain? Can you explain why? It was a whole lot of pin and pull. They was pinning our edges in and pulling a guard and getting on the edge. The crazy thing is D Law can set edges. Micah Parsons, I know Micah's not the heaviest edge, but I think if Micah put full effort into setting the edge, we would be good. The problem was they were running away from Micah. When Micah was set on the right side, they would shift the play to the left. They would literally motion the tight end to the other side of the ball and run away from him. And then when they did run at him, they would do that pin pull thing and they would use a back to chip Micah. It just, we weren't prepared at all. 100 people in here, 46 likes. Hit that like button for me. We weren't prepared, man. I got to look more in depth on the why we can't set the edge, but I was worried about the run game and them running at us, OT Josh. And thank you for that super chat again. I never really took in consideration that people would just get the edge on us. They was running toss left and toss right. David J with the $2 super chat. The team was reading their press clippings. That's a fact. That's a fact. The irony, though, let me ask y'all this question real quick as we move on, because I touched on this a lot yesterday. The team was reading their press clippings, right? That's what we getting. But do y'all feel like it's people like me? Is it the content creators? Is it, it's us overhyping the team? Or is it your job as a professional to still go out there focused and locked in? Because when you do well, wouldn't you want people to celebrate your victory, celebrate your success? I would think that having a good content creator, got something on my shirt, it's going to be there. I would think that having a good content creator and people celebrating your success, celebrating your dominance would be a good thing. I'm still befuddled about yesterday when my man came in here and told me that it was my fault. I thought he was playing. He was dead serious because I say the team is different. I say this team looks better prepared because when you watch the Browns tape, we do look better prepared. We do look like we went out there and was able to discombobulate the Browns offense, stop their running game. I watched the Browns offense go out there yesterday and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Are the Jacksonville Jaguars that bad? Are they? 112 people in here. Let's get it to 100 likes, please. Last 20, 30 people, hit the like button for me if you don't mind. I don't think our defense is nearly as bad as it showed yesterday, but I also don't think we're nearly as good as I thought we were week one. Is that fair? I don't think we're nearly as bad as I thought we were, as we showed yesterday. I don't think we're nearly as good as I thought we were week one. I think we're somewhere in the middle right now. And if we want to get the respect of being a dominant defense, a dominant team, we got to go out there and earn it. Ain't no one's going to give it to us. That's one thing I learned yesterday. And it don't matter if I talk or not, y'all. Y'all realize that, right? They're mid, basically. That's your words, godly warrior, not mine. But this ain't got nothing to do with Rome, CFT, Cowboys fan talk, Law Nation, Boss Cowboy, Voch Lombardi. This don't have nothing to do with the content creators. We can all stop talking. The team does not set their focus because of what content creators say. This is coaching and players being bought in, players coming out there giving effort. Their effort is not tied to my microphone and my ring light. Sean Nesbeth with the 199 super chat. My heart hurts, Rome. The effort was lacked lackadaisical. It was. And thank you for that 199 super chat. Their effort is not tied to my stream deck and my monitor. It ain't like, yo, Rome gave a great speech. They gonna win tomorrow. No. Do I think it's good for fans to be bought in and to be excited about the team playing well? Yes. That's why I enjoy doing what I do. Do I think it's that our success is predicated on my microphone and what I say? No. That makes no sense. That is stupid. So to have somebody come in here and say, yo, man, we lost because of you is crazy. And I love the support, but it is not, they do not win or lose because of what CFT says. They win or lose because of effort. The Saints wanted it yesterday, and we didn't, and we got dragged up and down the field, and we looked soft. 136 people in here, man. Let's get 31 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes. We did. I don't have no other. Look, Dak Prescott came out and said we need to reset. Y'all want to hear what Dak Prescott said? Let's old school it again. Let's old school this again. Hold on. We're going to old school. We're going to old school this one more time for y'all until I get my stream deck working. I'm going to play this little clip I got from Dak. Hold on. Because Dak said yesterday, and I'll get this super chat in 1 second. I think we need to get back to using the three safeties because there's no way Donovan Wilson should be 2 inches tall, and too high all the time. I agree. I think, look, man, I think Wanye Thomas needs to start. I think we need to bench Dono. I think we need to bench Dono. That's 1,000%. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. Donovan Wilson need to be benched. But I agree with you, DS Beats. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. I think Dono need to be benched. But let me play this Dak quote. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get this done.
The week nature of this league. Last week, you guys were riding the high in Cleveland, and then to have today. Is this just the way the league goes? Yeah, I mean, it's the NFL. I talk about each and every week. No games are played on paper. As far as riding a high, I know I wasn't personally. I don't think the guys in the locker room necessarily were. I mean, I talked about how much meat we left on the bone offensively.
He did.
And that's simply why you can't listen to other people's opinions and read what you guys write respectfully. I mean, yeah, you know, y'all may have put this team on a high more than we should have been, and now we just simply have got to reset. We've got to respond. We're not going undefeated. You know, I mean, haven't been done in 50 years. Woo, surprise.
So how y'all feel about that? Hold on.
It's about getting back to it. Are officially.
How y'all feel about that? I know that's the ghetto way to do it, but I'm gonna get the stream deck up and running one of these days. How y'all feel about what Dak said? Do y'all feel like they was reading their press clippings? Did you feel like Dak Prescott and the offense was being too cocky this week? I'm hearing a whole lot of y'all was too cocky this week. Now, I was cocky. Look, last week I started off, I said, this might be a trap game. Y'all remember that? I said last Tuesday, this might be a trap game. And then on Wednesday, I did a live stream talking about, we can't overlook the Saints. And so it's still up there. I ain't deleted. But then the Saints fans between like Wednesday and Friday, going back and forth with them in the comments, I got too cocky. And then I got humbled. That's why last night's stream, I had to come here and say, look, man, I was wrong. I was wrong. The Saints humbled me. It's a fact. The Saints humbled me. I ain't had nothing else. I ain't had nothing to say. I was like, all right, y'all win. I was wrong. But that's the thing, Rome Moore. Think about it. Y'all didn't respect them. Are you saying as in me and the team, or the team didn't respect them? I don't got to respect nobody. I'm a fan. More often than not, I'm not going to show respect to the opposition. I'm going to talk crazy every week. That's what I do, though. I've been doing that since 2020. I don't think anyone that's been around here a long time is surprised that last week I was talking about the team playing well. Were y'all surprised? I'm trying to lay down some foundational understanding of what I do, how I get down, so there's no confusion going forward. I'm that fan. I'm that fan in person. If y'all ever met me in person, I'm that fan on the stream. I'm going to talk that talk. That's what I do. When we win, it's great. It's great to have a Rome on your side. Here you go. He about to go in. When we lose, it's going to be like, Rome, you was talking too much. But there's never been a game that was won because I gave a pregame YouTube speech. And if it was, man, give me my credit. I don't even know what this dude is talking about. Hey, Mark Maddox, don't end up getting Jazzy Jeffed out the club. It's midday, and I don't usually stream this early, but you can still get Jazzy Jeffed. The difference between me and you is I know Lord Brunson. I'll text him or call him if I wanted to talk to him. You just on YouTube in some comments. We different. I know that's your male crush and you love his stream, but don't get put out the club coming in here talking crazy. That's your first warning. Because look, Dak owns Philly and he ready to throw somebody out the club. Sean Nesbeth, you asked last night if it was a scheme or personnel, but nah, it's effort. Keep talking your talk. That's a fact, Sean Nesbeth. And thank you for paying attention last night. I asked last night, was it because last night I was a little confused. I was like, is this scheme just always down? I know we ain't. We had 94 likes. I know we can get the last 6. We can get to 100 likes. Or y'all just messing with me. Come on, y'all. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that midday. I'm in here midday streaming on my lunch break. Gotta show me some love with the like button. I drove home and jumped on the camera. 27K subs, Ron. Keep doing your thing. F the haters. Thank you, OT Josh. I would like to think so, man. That's how I feel, man. I feel like I've been doing something right over the, and thank y'all for getting it to 100 likes. I feel like I've been doing something right the last 4 years, right? But I'm not perfect. And I didn't see some of the things. Y'all expect me to see some of the pitfalls, right? Y'all expect me to do something more than just cheer. Y'all want me to give you my analysis. It might not be expert analysis. It might not be the most practical breakdown, but I give y'all my thoughts. Last week, I should have followed my gut. My gut last week told me, don't take the Saints lightly, because I said it. Now that I see them dropping 44 on us, no. Taking somebody lightly and getting beat up like that is two different things. My dog, Jay Tuck, what's good with you? Yeah, early day roam today, bro. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to call you when I get off this joint, Tuck, because we ain't even really get a chance to chop it up about this game. CFT, what happened to the apparel? Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Trying to get this stream deck to work and getting this soundboard to work and life and doing content, I've been slipping. I'm gonna get on that though. Tux, I thought you was hacked. Nah, I ain't hacked, bro. It's just sometimes you gotta look. I got things to do after work. I ain't want to get them late content all the way up. I know it's a game tonight. And I wanted to talk about what we've been seeing, Tuck. Like, ask Tuck. Tuck been saying it all morning. Go watch Jay Tuck's breakdown. Go to CFO Sports, watch the breakdown. Tuck, was it effort or scheme yesterday? Was it effort or scheme? Because after this morning, after reassessing it, after looking at my phone and watching some of the game again, it looked like more effort. We just looked like we was getting punished. And we looked scared after a while. It looked like Green Bay. I hate to say it, Tuck right. We have no heart. They quit. They quit. You know what's funny? Can we talk about the first 6 possessions of the game, first 7 possessions of the game real quick? Let's talk about this. First 7 possessions of the game. We defer. Saints come out, score a touchdown with ease. Move the ball down. I tweeted it. They just moved the ball down the field with ease. Go ahead, hit that like button for me, right? Check this out. We come back. We get 3. I know it's not a touchdown. Your $60 million quarterback supposed to get a touchdown. I get it. But we get 3. Saints come back. You listening? Saints come back. And they score a touchdown. Boom. 14. That's where we at so far. We at 14, right? So rushing touchdown, field goal, passing touchdown. Dallas comes back down, gets a field goal, right? Saints score again. It's 21-6. Hold on. 21-6, right? Cowboys score a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. Excellent play after he catches the ball. Yak touchdown. It's 21-13. We have both scored on both 3 possessions. They've scored all touchdowns. We've scored 2 field goals and a touchdown. Right? 201 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button for me. So, this is how it's been going. What happens on the Saints' next possession? Angie the Rebel Chick, what's good with you? B with the $2 super chat. Zim called a decent game. This is personnel. It's personnel a little bit. It's scheme. It's a little gumbo of everything. But effort is at the top of the list. Effort, then personnel, then scheme. That in that order. They scored on their first 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. And y'all ain't going to do like we did in the playoff game where you said, well, Dak put him in a bad position. Dak threw an interception. Dak gave the defense a short field. There's no excuse. They was driving the football, throwing deep bombs, every type of way to score. Whether it was a deep bomb or whether it was a screen pass that they just no one could get a tackle. Now, I don't care if Dak making $150 million a year. I don't care if he was Patrick Mahomes with a little bit of Tom Brady sprinkled over the top. If your defense is going to give up a touchdown on the first 4 possessions, you're going to lose. I think they scored on the first 5 possessions because it was 35 going into halftime. Sean Nesbeth with another $5 super chat. In your next like, do me a favor, check for me. When was the last time we got punched in the mouth and responded? I think lack of fight, big bro. That's a great tuck. Let's do that. Sean Nesbeth, amazing super chat. Throw some fire emojis in there for that. He wants me to, in my next live, do me a favor, check and see when the last time we got punched in the mouth and responded. We showed lack of fight. I want to research that. I want to research the last time the Cowboys got punched in the mouth and responded. That's a fire. That felt like a $20 super chat, my dog. Thank you. When was the last time the Cowboys offense and team got punched in the mouth and came back and responded? I'm not talking about like a comeback win or just somebody showed up physical and we matched physicality. When the last time we matched physicality? And back to my original point, I'll finish that up, man. We let them score on the first 4 or 5 possessions in a row. Who is doing that? I know y'all say Dak makes 100 and or makes $60 million a year, and he's supposed to be able to match score for score. This ain't Madden on easy. Your defense got to get a stop, slow him down, hold him to a field. We can't hold him to a field goal. Dak Prescott out there with no semblance of a running game. We can't get any chemistry with the running game. I'm sorry. Rico Dowdle, you still got to show me something. I've been asking every week because y'all said, yo, it's Rico time. Let Rico cook. Rico started the game and do start. I don't think we saw Zeke to the second quarter, so I don't want to hear it. By the time Zeke started to get carries, we couldn't run the ball because we was down 21. They had dropped 21 already. The game was getting out of hand. But when the game was in hand, it was the Rico Do show. It was the Rico Do show. Last year would be the only one I could think of. All right, bro. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we matched physicality in the Detroit game too. Detroit ain't come push us around, and Detroit got a physical team. Detroit and Miami. Since then, we ain't looked right. I'm not saying Zeke is the answer, Elite Rob. That name is funny for some reason. That made me laugh. Salute the Elite Rob. No, I wasn't ready to read Elite. I'm saying that the run game is non-existent. And y'all told me that Rico was the answer. I never said Zeke was the answer. I said Zeke is a good situational running back. I know one thing. Zeke showed me the best looking play from a running back yesterday when he got that ball from Dak Prescott and ran for 15 yards. That was the best play from a running back all day yesterday. Now tell me I'm lying. Zeke has done the most spectacular looking things and scored a touchdown in the last 2 weeks. If you look at our running back room, Old man Zeke looked better than everybody so far. I ain't saying that's great, but he looked better than everybody else. So I want to see Dalvin Cook. Get Dalvin Cook on my field. You know why? I'm not saying Dalvin Cook is the answer, but can we figure out if he's not? Can we figure out if he's not the answer? So we can go make a trade. We can't figure out if he's good or not if he's not playing. Put him on the field. If he sucks, so be it. I'll admit it. And then we need to go trade somebody. And one of these dudes need to get cut. But I'm tired of playing this game. Same with, well, I don't think Ryan gonna get cut though, Tuck, but I'm with you. See if Flournoy got anything. And if he don't got no juice, he a rookie. You let him keep cooking on a development tip and you go trade for a receiver. You want to fix your issues? Check out what you got in the cupboard. Yo, go see what you got in the cupboard or in the back. And if you ain't got nothing, then go get somebody else. But what we can't do is keep lying to ourselves, man. I'm sorry, y'all know I'm just talking. Icy, my boy Richard Royster, David J. I apologize, man. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be rude to nobody that's talking. I know I'm just running my mouth. I'm running my mouth mainly because I got another like 13 minutes before I got to slide. That's one. That's one, because I only got about 40 minutes. But two, I just feel like we got to see what we got. If Flournoy can give us a spark, some rookies just come in and got it. Put him on the field. Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks I have lost faith. Am I wrong? I have lost faith in the Tolberts, both of them, or in the Jalen's. Jalen Brooks and Jalen Tolbert. The faith is low. I know Tolbert had a good catch yesterday. I still ain't impressed. I'm not moved. Y'all moved? Tolbert showed you that one catch. Nah. Brooks tripping and stumbling and bumbling. Yo, we can't have you doing that. We getting blown out. That is not the time to trip. Go trip when we blowing somebody else out. Jalen Tolbert, man, he got all the new swag. He got a number 1 on, and he threw a visor on, and he got the one leg up, one leg down, and he doing all this cool stuff. Yeah, DJ, you about to get set. You about to get a set at the kids' table. We ain't in the mood today. Look, trolls, sometimes it's troll time, and sometimes it's not. We ain't in the troll mood today. You can't get in the club today. Your ID ain't gonna work. You come in here trolling today, I'm telling you, man, my club bouncers, they don't want you too close to my section. You in here, you too close to my section, we ain't playing. Look, Tuck. Tolbert look clean. Tolbert look clean, got the new visor and all that. Bitch, your play don't match your swag. They say look good, play good. Nah, go play good, then try and look good. You got everything else right. Nah. Whenever Cowboys lose, every fan from every other team come to Dallas channels to ride our nuts. And drove JP, I ain't even mad at you. JP with the $5 super chat. Whenever the Cowboys lose, every fan from every other team fan base come to Dallas channels and ride our nuts and troll. It's true. That made me laugh, man. That cheered me up a little bit because it's true. It's our chosen way of life, man. We can't get away from the trolls. We're going to get trolled. We almost at 200 likes. Let's get another 51 likes. Let's see if we can get 50 likes before I leave in 12 minutes. Somebody hit that like button. But let's establish something, man. Let's establish this. Because I wanted to make a point. All jokes aside, we have to change our mindset. Not we as in Cowboys fans. Cowboys fans, continue to support your team. You be loud and proud. I heard a great quote from Vash Lombardi one time, and I agree with it. And I'm going to misquote it, but I'm going to get the gist of it. Yo, be an arrogant Cowboys fan. They're going to hate you regardless. Please hear me clearly when I say this again. Be an arrogant Cowboys fan. No one is going to come give you a hug or props if you quiet and soft. That's probably why our damn team's so soft now. The fans scary too. Yo, don't say nothing. Don't shh. The Ravens are coming. Y'all think if we quiet this week, the Ravens ain't gonna come in there and try and knock our heads off? The Ravens are 0-2. The Ravens are out for blood. They are not happy neither. Ravens ain't about to come here, yo, man, since y'all got blown out last week, we gonna be nice to y'all. No, if you're going to the game next week, you go out there and you be arrogant. Go out there like you got some sense of pride and faith in your team. You see that thing over my shoulder? That's exactly why I bought it. You see that sign over my shoulder? Your lack of faith is disturbing. I got that off. I saw that quote. I was in that store at home. And it's a Star Wars quote, but I bought it because it made mad sense to me. This ain't no sci-fi channel, it's a sports channel. But the lack of Cowboys fans' faith, I bought it for the first time we lost. Yeah, we got our ass beat up and down the field, but y'all lack of faith already in the team is disturbing. We take our L, we admit we took our L, we assess the L, we rebuild. We get back to it. We get back to the grind. But I'm telling you one thing. I promise you this. I put this on everything. Or however you want to say, on my mama or whatever. I promise you I'm going to be arrogant this week because I'm arrogant. I'm that type of Cowboys fan. Only thing you're not going to hear me say is we go into the Super Bowl. I ain't that crazy. We got to earn that. So I ain't gonna get too wild. But as far as game to game, I'm not about to be afraid of the Ravens. The Ravens just lost to the Raiders. What does that show you about the Ravens? Darnell Lamar is on it. Darnell Lamar is in here. He out here with the Uzi Wop. He got a cannon on his. Darnell Lamar is not playing. He ain't let nobody in the club. He like, ID, you ain't old enough. ID, nah. Like, he ain't letting nobody. David J on this. I've been seeing the haters is in here trying, and they get knocked down. Bop, 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 bop. Like, if I was a hater, I'd be like, oh man, I'll be back later, man. They too active. Darnell not in the mood. He not in the mood. He not in the mood. But what did the Ravens losing to the Chiefs is one thing, but what did the Ravens losing to the Raiders show you? The fighting Gardner Minshew's. What did that show you about the Ravens? It's that simple. It ain't that hard. This ain't about scheme or nothing. What did it show you? The fact that the Ravens lost to the Raiders. I'm gonna give another 2 seconds and I'm gonna just say it. I'm a realist Cowboys fan. The Ravens has our weakest point, a run game. Any given Sunday. It showed you that they can be beat. How you invincible and unbeatable and you're 0-2? We're 1-1. You're not about to tell me that Gardner Minshew can beat the Ravens and we can't. I don't care. And y'all about to say, here you go. That's why you lost. That's why we lost. It's your fault. If you're going to blame me for losses, you better give me my credit when we win. Because you can't have it both ways. If you're going to blame Rome for losses, y'all better give me my credit when we win. So if we beat the Ravens, I want credit. I want a jersey number. I want a locker. I need a coach advisor. I need something. You can't just be blaming me for losses and not give me. I want something. Rigo, don't stop playing for you get put in timeout again, Rigo. I see you trying to be slick with your comments. Don't get put in timeout. It's all love. I was just joking with Rigo, Darnell. He cool. Rigo cool. He just ain't here trolling. Rigo just messing with me. I ain't taking him serious. Hey, Rome Moore. If we beat the Ravens, I don't want credit. Give the Cowboys credit. I'm not here for credit. I'm not here to be right or nothing like that. This ain't the channel. Do y'all think I'm the right or wrong channel? Do y'all think I'm the one that come here and tell you, see, I told you because of me, because I seen it. Because is that me? That ain't never been me. I don't care about being right. That ain't my flow. That's not what I'm here for. To tell you I'm the smartest Cowboys fan. Follow me. I'm better than all of y'all. I know more than all of y'all. That ain't me. Rich Hall with the $4.99 super chat. Accountability starts at the top. How your team responds will say a lot about who we really are. Excellent point. I'm going to wrap up my stream with that, Rich Hall. I'm going to wrap up my stream with that. I'm not a right or wrong person. I'm a Cowboys prosperity person. I want the team to have success. I don't care how we get to success. I don't need to be at the top of the told y'all I was right. They did what I said. That's why we winning. I don't care. I just want the team to have success. If Trey Lance was better than Dak Prescott, I would be like, well, it's the Trey Lance show. He's just not, so I don't got to say that. But back to Richard Hall's $4.99 super chat, because it was an excellent point. And I'm probably going to have to wrap up with that because I got a slide in 3 minutes. Accountability starts at the top. That means the front office, the scouts, the coaches, the team leaders, Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons. That's why when you hear Dak Prescott say, we weren't feeding into the media. That's why when you hear Micah Parsons' first thing come out and say, this was not on Mike Zimmer, it was on the players. Micah got the right mindset. This was on the players. He said it last night because Micah knew the effort was trash. Micah knew the effort was trash. JP with the $2 super chat. It's all your fault, Rome. We should call you Rome Zimmer. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not, JP, but I ain't paying it no. If you paid $2 to get your sarcasm off, it's cool. That's wild. It's all my fault. Yeah, man. Last week when I was drawing up them plays and getting them ready for the game, my fault, man. Then I took my private jet back to my city to do my live stream. Nah, I know you trolling. I know you trolling, JP. It's all good. Salute. We are Darnell. I will say this, Darnell Lamar. Unlike last week, I can't just get on to this. I'm gonna promise all this. I'm going to focus on what we need to do to get better. That's for me. I promise you. We will get to next Saturday Ravens because they 0-2. But this week we need to. You can't fix nothing you don't acknowledge. I know a team that wear green that never acknowledge their problems. They don't acknowledge a whole lot of things wrong with them. I ain't even saying their name. But that's what we're not going to do this week. We're not going to ignore our problems. We're going to acknowledge them, highlight them, and try to fix them. That's my plan. Hey, figure out this running game. Whether it's Dalvin Cook coming up, getting elevated, or a better run scheme, or better blocking, fix the run game. Hey, we need to see if a receiver is going to emerge. If not, we might need to trade for one because all that new visor, new number, all that ain't do nothing. Brooks got a new number, and Tober got a new number. You know what ain't new? Us getting our ass beat after receiver 2. We need to see if somebody else in the line and the tight end room going to step up. Because when Jake Ferguson get hurt, we look real terrible. We got to fix some things defensively. Before we get to scheme, we need to see some effort. or we can get old man Joseph and old man Phillips off my team. It's a whole lot of Mozzie Smith back till everybody look like Mozzie. Now, is everybody the same talent level, or is the effort bad? We got things to fix this week. We will get to the Ravens. But I appreciate y'all, man. 266 people in the building. Hit that like button. I came over here. I did my 40 minutes. I got to slide back to work. But before I go, do y'all like me doing a little daytime talk? I could come in here and do a little daytime talk from time to time. Not every day. I ain't got that, but every once in a while, maybe once or twice a week, we can do some daytime talk. We can do a little daytime talk, a little 40-minute in and out like a robbery. In and out like a robbery. That's what we're going to call this little session. In and out like a robbery. Get in, get out. But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Cowboys going to be all right. It's just week 2. A lot of teams lost. But now, with all the good teams losing, who going to make adjustments and look better next week? We're going to see. I'll holler.